want to trade like the pros? You want to finally reach your goals? You want the tips to catch pips? Then you come to the right channel. Look, Jovan, I've been getting a lot of comments of people saying that their trading isn't going so well.
Yeah.
So you know what? We gotta lace them up. It's our responsibility to lace them up and get them 3 easy tips. It may be a little bit more, because I'm gonna give you some and he gonna give you some, but we gotta give them some tips to win more trades.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
50 pips a day, watch the money drip. Pips pay my bills. Pips pay my bills. Pips pay my bills. Pips pay my bills.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy Jay Wayne, you know, representing Team Take Profits. And I'm here with my man Jovan from TTP. He been with the team for a little over a year now.
Yep.
Real solid brother, man. Living here local. Right now we at the office at the TTP headquarters, showing him around, and you guys can come too. You guys can book a session and come here, and we just got done trading live. We caught GBP USD.
Yes, sir.
Won some good profits. So you know what I'm saying? This is what we do. But real quick, if you can, tell them your experience with trading and with TTP and everything. Just kind of speak from the heart a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. So before I came to Team Take Profits, I knew about Forex for a while. But I just did not have the proper mentorship to guide me in the right direction. So I had no structure, was always losing trades, taking signals and losing, did not know what I was doing in the market. So to have that mentorship and that guidance and someone who has experience in the markets to actually show me the ropes was powerful. And being over a year, I'm getting to where I actually can have some consistency. So that mentorship is very important.
He told me that he took a step back and just did demo for a while to hone in his craft and perfect some things. That's what I did too. I actually was winning, losing.
Yeah.
And then I said, you know what? I'm just finna stop blowing my money, stop playing games, and take a year off and just demo.
Yeah.
Strict demo. And I may do a video on how to demo the right way, because I see a lot of people talk bad about it, but it's working when you do it the right way. Skip all that. All right, let's help these people with some tips to catch these pips. So let's get it. All right, team. So the first tip is don't trade with a bias. Powerful. Do not trade with a bias. You know, a lot of these people do these markups and they're day trading or scalping, and their mind is set on a sell. They got whatever markings they have, or they have their strategy or whatever arrow pop up, whatever they have, whatever indicator. Their mind is fixed on a sell or buy, but let's just use a sell. And the market, you know, drops down a little bit. They think they're profit, and then it reverses. You know, it reverses, and their mind is set on the sell versus being set on the structure of the market. Don't have your mind fixed on this bias, or I want your mind to be fixed on the structure. So now, because look, the market can be shooting up and you missing the buy. You could have took the buy off. You could have closed the sell and took the buy. But your mind, the market will play tricks on you like that. Your mind will play tricks on you. Matter of fact, your mind will. And you convinced your mind so much that this thing is going to drop, and it's clearly going up and you miss it. All right. But if you put your mind on the structure, on whatever, like the hour, you know, whatever chart you trade on, 4-hour chart, look at that structure. All right. And you want to trade that structure. Trade what you see on what's happening on that structure, not that bias that you have, not that markup that's creating that bias. Don't do that. That's tip number 1.
Second tip is stick to your rules. Be very rigid in your rules. And one thing I can share is going through this, you don't have rules if you don't have them written down. So if you don't have them written down, you don't have them clear, you cannot follow what you don't have written out clear. So, not deviating from what you have written down. So that will create that consistency to where you can have a system that you follow each and every time. So that right there, I've struggled with that plenty of different times. I feel like I'm just now getting some consistency. But that is what we teach here at Team Take Profits, is to stick to your rules no matter what.
Hey, bro. So when we was just sitting here trading, we was sitting right here. My laptop was up. His laptop was up. We're both looking at GBP USD, but he trade with slightly different rules.
Yep.
I took the breakout of GBP USD this morning. What today is? The 8th. So September 8th at around 3 o'clock, look at the charts, and it was clearly, market was selling. I took the breakout on that, okay? He wanted the retest. I said, bro, I'm finna jump in, right? I'm finna jump in. Because, he's sitting with me, he come to the office. I'm gonna tell him what I'm doing. He stayed true to his rules. And he actually made some money.
Yeah, absolutely.
He made some money. And he waited for the retest. I was already in profit. That did not faze him.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, oh, man, hey, he celebrated with me. But that did not entice him to go outside of his rules. He knew his rules. And he said it. He spoke it. He said, I'm going to stick to my rules. He spoke that. You know what I mean? To keep everything calm within him. And so I salute that. So stick to your rules. And I just wanted to give you that example. I could be sitting here around 10 different traders. Sitting at my little table area right here. Where we sit and mastermind. And we're all trading, right? They talking about they in different trades. I'm not going to jump in those trades that they jumping in if it don't match my rules.
Yeah.
I'm not hyped, too excited to be jumping in trades like that. This is a real business.
Yes.
All right? This is my future. My twins and my son and my wife is dependent on me. So I'm trading my rules. If you win, I salute you. But I got to trade with I got to trade the way I know. So I'm not going to trade with no bias. And I'm going to trade what I see with structure. And I'm going to trade my rules. My man. My man. I salute you for that. Tip number 3. Stop being greedy. All right? Take the profits. All right? If you're a beginner, let me just tell you. If you're a beginner and you don't understand market structure that well, or you haven't mastered it, but you constantly keep seeing yourself in profit, I'm not saying 2 pips in profit, I'm going to take the profit. 2 pips, take profit. I ain't saying all that. You need to be on demo. You need to learn some more. But if you're, you up 20 pips and you're consistently getting, take the profit. Take the profit. That's where you're at right now. Get consistent, compound that money. All right? Then I want you to start looking at let some hours go by, let the market develop, and then go back and study what happened. Could you have held it longer? Begin to study and back test. All right? Could you have held it longer? And then if the answer is yes, how could you have held it longer? All right? Then that will start giving you momentum. Then I want you to start doing it on demo, not live. Because anything that's new, don't do it on your live account. Do it on demo first. You feel me? So, but for now, take the profit. And I'm speaking to like more of my beginner people. Take the profit. All right? Compound the money. Take the profit. Have a good trading strategy with good rules like he said. Wait for the setup to happen and compound the money. Stop being greedy. Take less trades throughout the week. Less trades means more high quality trade setups. You're going to have high quality trade setups because you don't have that many trades to take. So you're only going to wait for the high quality ones, high probability trade setups. By not being greedy, you're conditioning yourself to take less trades. All right, you say, hey, I'm only going to take 1 or 2 trades a day. That's going to force you to find the best ones. All right, and when you're in profit, go ahead and either take half profit or take the whole thing. All my beginner people, you up about 20 pips, take the profit, compound it, and stick to the rules over and over and over. Feel me? Intermediate, advanced people, you know what to do. You know what to do. Move up to stop loss. Do your analysis on a higher time frame and hold it. It is what it is. I'm speaking to my beginners on this one. Compound, take the. How many times have you been in profit, but you want to go for 50 pips? You heard 50 pips a day. Watch the money drip. Pips pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? Look.
Right.
if you want 50 pips, you're gonna have to hold that trade for more hours, like probably about 4-5 hours, because 50 pips ain't gonna just drop out of the sky all at once. It's gonna be 20 pips, pullback, 15 pips, little pullback, 25 pips. Eventually, it'll get to 50, but you gotta endure it. And beginners emotionally can't endure it, or they don't even have the knowledge to endure it. So look, let me make this quick. About 20 pips. Make sure your stop loss is nothing outrageous. About 20 pips. Take the profit and compound. All right, this is for my beginners. All right. So if you need help catching 20 pips, join the mentorship. All right. On average, we're catching about 40 pips every day, Monday through Thursday. All right. You can take 20 of that. You can scalp it, take 20 of that. You can take the whole thing. Sometimes they go 70 pips. But if you need help catching these pips, hey, come holler at your boy.
Another thing I wanted to touch on personally, because something I had, basically I had to take a step back because, I was on my live account, and the difference between you trading real money and you on your demo account, you really need to, have some consistency in your strategy and in your system. So, I had some challenges, so I actually had to take a step back and go back to my demo, which is with, Jay. He actually done it before, so I followed his footsteps. And basically, I've been on demo for a good year now, and I just now feel like I'm, we all learn at our own pace, but I feel like I am getting to the point of consistency so I can transition back into trading live. So if that's what you need to do whatever you need to do to get to that place where you're comfortable, you have the emotions and the psychology under control. When you're ready to transition into trading your live real money and putting it on the line, having your strategy down, then you can actually make that transition successfully. So back test, do what you need to do on the demo, and when you're ready, you can go ahead and trade the real live account. So.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to trade demo. It's nothing to be ashamed about. We all have to go at our own pace, but it's no sense of wasting money when you haven't even proven to yourself in demo. So
right.
I feel you. If you enjoyed this content, if you enjoy these tips thus far, please like this video. All right, get the video some likes. If you're watching this, if you're just now coming in, tuning into the video, get a video a like. All right. And subscribe for your boy, because I'm gonna be dropping way more content. All right, you guys want to learn how to, how I withdraw and pay taxes. I'm about to be dropping some videos on that. Thousands of dollars. I'm gonna show you that live. Make sure you click subscribe and click the notification bell, because I'm gonna be dropping that. All right, I'm gonna be dropping that very, very soon. So don't miss it. All right, back to the video.
So the next tip is committing to a session. So there's, as you know, probably if you're a beginner in Forex, there's multiple different sessions you can trade. You can kind of go back and see there's Asia, there's London, the different sessions. Find your session. As you can kind of see in Jay's some of Jay's videos, he's talked about the sessions a little bit. But find your session that you like to trade and stick to that session. And no matter what you do, no matter what the market is doing, make sure you're showing up to that session. Because the only way you can master your strategy and be consistent is to see the movements in that session when it's your time to trade. Because if you're not consistent in that, you will be very confused. So showing up to your session no matter what, so you can actually get acclimated to what the market is doing. So you can find that and stick to it.
Yeah, bro, I feel you on that. I really think it's power in buckling down and being committed and mastering a session. It's power. You begin to get aha moments. You begin to get breakthroughs. You begin to see how this pair, like for an example, like I said earlier, GBP USD, go up, or it don't matter whichever way it goes. Let's say for a sale, it goes down for about 20 pips. Guess what? Pull back.
Oh, yeah.
So if you got 20 pips, you need to make a decision. Am I going to take profit, or am I going to endure this pullback, potentially losing the profits, but also it also can continue to drop further. So that's what you wrestle with. All right. But I know that's how GBP moves because I've committed to the London session. And the reason why GBP move like that because it's always wrestling with the dollar. The dollar gets weak, then the dollar gets strong, and then it gets weak, and then it gets strong. Like the dollar is powerful, you know what I mean? It's like the major currency. So one of the biggest major currencies right now. So in regards to Forex, so that dollar is constantly fluctuating, all right, in regards to strength. And GBP is wrestling with it. Now, for an example, GBP alt maybe. That boy will just drop. Like if you look at, what today is, the 8th?
Yep.
You look at it at the 8th, look at it at 3 o'clock. What did it do? Just drop like a rock. You feel me? Like just drop hard. GBP USD, drop, little pullback, drop, little pullback, drop. So, but if you're not committed, you won't learn those little nuances, and those things goes a long way. Hey guys, if you enjoyed these tips, you know I got more for you. So, hey, more tips over there for new traders. Click that video right over there. It's going to bless you. It's going to lace you up, and it's going to help you understand these markets a little bit more. All right, click that video. Don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And let's make this money, baby. Peace.